Thanks for joining us. Happy Independence. This is the Signature TV News Update. I am Brenda Etta. In the headlines, Nigeria's 61st independence, Abuja residents forced to trek. President Muhammadu Buhari blames the high cost of food on those who buy and hoard the commodity. People's Democratic Party, PDP, says Nigeria will never fail as a nation despite its challenges. And now, the details. As Nigeria celebrates her 61st independence, residents in the Federal Capital Territory and the suburbs have expressed their displeasure as they have been made to walk long distances. The entry points into the nation's city were closed down by the military to ensure the president's safety. This action has halted the smooth running of private businesses and shutdown of workplaces, as vehicles were in gridlock in some parts of the Nyanya-Karu axis, a suburb of the Federal Capital Territory, and residents were seen walking on foot into the nation's capital.
This is happening live. Happy Independence Day. Our beloved Nigeria. Where is this place? This is Abacha Barracks.
Yeah.
This is serious. This is so unfortunate. Nigeria 61. Lagos na dey play. My own is
In a separate development, the Federal Capital Territory Minister Mohammed Musa Bello called on the residents of the nation's capital to join hands with the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari and stand firm on the side of unity, peace, and the collective progress of the country. The minister, who made this call in his 61st Independence Day anniversary message to FCT residents, said the country was better off as one unified entity and would achieve more working together. He urged them to resist all efforts to cause divisions by people who are eager to get power or benefiting from Nigeria's challenges. The minister, while felicitating with President Muhammadu Buhari for showing exemplary leadership at this time in the nation's history, said the president's unique character and personality have done much to instill in Nigerians hope in a greater future as a strong and indivisible nation. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has declared that Nigeria will never fail as a nation, despite the various challenges it is battling. It made the assertion on Thursday in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary, Kola Olugbondiyan, to commemorate the nation's 61st independence anniversary. The PDP congratulated Nigerians on the nation's 61st anniversary and urged them to use the occasion to further consolidate our unity and resilience for the task ahead. Although the party is optimistic about Nigeria's future and unity, it slammed the All Progressives Congress-led administration under President Muhammadu Buhari for the security challenges in the country. According to the People's Democratic Party, Nigeria is celebrating its independence in the face of subverted elections, a crackdown on opposition and dissenting voices, as well as other suppressive acts. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday narrated how the nation has fared so far, explaining that the last 18 months have been some of the most difficult and trying periods in the history of the nation. In his Independence Day anniversary broadcast to the nation, the president noted that since the Civil War, the country has not seen a period of more heightened challenges than what has been witnessed in the months under review. According to the president, his government's original priority for 2020 were to continue stabilizing the economy following the deep recession while restoring peace in areas confronted with security challenges. He said the COVID-19 pandemic and its devastating impact on all nations meant that his government needed to shift gears and re-strategize. The federal government on Thursday began the payment of medical residency training fund to striking resident doctors and pleaded with them to discontinue the strike as other demands are already being attended to. The new leadership of the National Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, convened an emergency meeting on Friday to discuss what can be described as a consensus agreement with the federal government, since it has started addressing some of the demands. Details of the meeting with NARD members will be communicated. In the world of business, President Muhammadu Buhari, during his nationwide broadcast Nigeria at 61, advanced the reason behind the high prices of food in the country. Buhari, while stating that the nation's food capacity had increased despite the farmer-herding crisis that had upset food supply, said the high prices of food was caused by middlemen who buy and hoard these essential commodities for excessive profit-making. He noted that the federal government had made plans to end the disruptive and unpatriotic hoarding activities, as well as ensure that food prices are affordable for Nigerians. To remedy the situation, the president directed the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development to rehabilitate the National Food Reserve Agency and also work with security agencies, the Nigerian Commodity Exchange and the National Assembly to find a lasting solution to these disruptive and unpatriotic hoarding activities. The president further revealed that with some water projects, the enhancement of food production would be better in the country. And on the foreign scene, this was continued in separate statements sent to President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday. French President Emmanuel Macron, in his felicitation message, said he had a personal attachment with Nigeria and called for a strengthened France-Nigeria relationship on all fronts. In a telephone chat initiated by outgoing German Chancellor Angela Merkel with Buhari, she wished them greater successes in the challenging task of leading Nigeria and her about 200 million people. President Ram Nath Kovind of India also wished President Buhari and Nigeria continued prosperity. Also, the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, congratulated Buhari on the anniversary and wished him constant good health and happiness, including the government and people of Nigeria. In sports, Real Madrid is reportedly considering moving for Manchester United striker Edinson Cavani in January. The 34-year-old has recently returned from injury to feature in his side's last two matches against Aston Villa and Villarreal, respectively. But he could struggle for starts due to Cristiano Ronaldo's arrival over the summer. Cavani is attracting the attention of Real Madrid, who are weighing up a move for the South American during the January transfer window. He has scored 17 times and registered 6 assists in 42 appearances for the Red Devils. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. Residents in the Federal Capital Territory expressed displeasure as they were made to walk long distances into the nation's capital city to ensure the president's safety. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has declared that Nigeria will never fail as a nation despite the various challenges it is battling. President Buhari blamed the high prices of food on middlemen who buy and hoard food commodities for excessive profit-making. Safety and security begin with you. Be patriotic. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please do stay safe. That's the Signature TV News Update. On behalf of my producer, Marvelous Obomanu, I am Brenda Etta. Thanks for watching.